Goligoski leads the Dallas defense in second in scoring behind Trevor Daley. He's got 12. Daley's got 13. Gallagher is hammered in the corner by Cody Eakin. They get it off to Galchenyuk, and Daley combatively working against him. In. Truss chunked it back of the net. Klingberg whips it around, and Cole from the far side protects the puck. He's out here with Spezza, and that's Curtis McKenzie back in the lineup. Flying to the Montreal line, gave it to Alexiak to Spezza, drops it back to Cole, a shot. Pinball's in front, that was blocked by Gilbert. Price will go get it.
Not as big a deal as it was a decade or two ago when goalies don't have their sticks. Yemlin got out of position trying to give him his stick back, and Stars almost exposed it.
Van holds it, shot, a tip, save, rebound. Swatted away from Colton Sevier in front. Galchenyuk centers, Alexiak's there, he hands it to McKenzie. Gallagher holding in a clearing attempt along the boards, has the puck, Gallagher shot it and hit the side of the net.
It's pretty good play by Alexiak, who swung around with his stick. He broke it on it, but he also broke up that play.
Gonchar slipped on the broken stick. It's Goligoski from center ice firing it in. Weaver is crushed in the corner by Garbutt. Daley from the line, trying to cut away from Desharnais. Takes it back of the net, centered it. Goligoski tried a slap pass. Eakin following up, and that bounces off Price's head. Mackenzie's over there to shoulder with Subban along the boards. They go down in a pile. The puck is underneath Subban. And Mackenzie showing little regard for him. Now it's turned over, and Spezza's shot after Cole made the steal winds up out of play.
Score, but it's got to build some momentum.
And it should with the personnel involved. Spezza in there, wins the draw against Malhotra. Goligoski pulls it to the middle, passes to Seguin. Well covered, slipped it in front, score! Cody Eakin!
Spezza, who's their best righty face-off guy, rips it back. Seguin just throws it to the net. Double guys there. No looking for the perfect play. Find a little space. Subban went out to defend that one, but left a lot of holes through him. Backdoor, second whack.
Sixth goal of the season. Comes on the power play, and Price launches it off the glass. Lettinen coming out to play it. Scooped it up. Goligoski turning it over to Klingberg. Passing it to Spezza on the wing to McKenzie. One man back to beat. McKenzie shot it. Saved Price with the pad. It was 45 games ago. Now he's defending. Markov back of the net. Flipped it around Goligoski. Good block along the boards. Ben retrieving. Spezza. A well-covered Goligoski, and now breaking away. Here's Malhotra moving in. Backhand shot, and Lettinen has the puck on the line.
You get pucks to the net immediately.
Spezza, and Seguin will take over with it. Lost it to Gonchar, gave it back to Spezza. Power play is over, and out comes Subban to join at the Dallas line. Desharnais, backhander, save Lettinen, and he'll keep it. Too far for Daley. Klingberg, Gonchar's on him. Kick to the corner. Fiddler goes around behind to Daley, who settles the puck away from Weiss to Garbutt. He'll chip it along. And here comes Klingberg leading the attack into the Montreal zone. Klingberg cutting to his right, shot it, and save Price.
And it's undermined their confidence. The Stars have had to deal with that in third periods.
1 minute remaining in the first.
Ben going after the puck, and Desharnais comes to Seguin. Dodging, shooting, save Price. He stayed with him.
Well, nicely read by the netminder Price to come out and steal his ice away from him.
Canadians change. They got a lot of people there. The Stars pick it off. Goligoski, left wing side, reaching, shooting. Pad save, Price, rebound, bump to the corner. Garbutt with 5 left in the frame. Shot it. Price caught it. Eakin tried to steer it back home as the horn sounds, ending a very good first period for Dallas. Here he comes, angling right to the Montreal line. Markov kicked it down. Demers following up, shot it toward the net. Cole in the corner, twisted up. Subban was jammed. Here's Demers from the line. Demers shooting, and Price just catches up to that and kicks it out of play. Cross the ice to Spezza. Wanted to go back to Ben. Half a minute remaining on the 5-on-3. They haven't hit Price yet. Ben off to the side. Ben got it over Seguin. Scores!
The keep, though, kept it alive. Great hustle by Trevor Daley to keep it in the zone. And then from there, they went to the rotation. Early commitment by the defenseman, Yemlin. Ben eats him alive. Good patience by Jamie Benn. Finds a hole, saucer pass.
Into the corner for Ben. Cross to Seguin, same spot. Shot it, saved Price.
Same thing. Gilbert went down that time as a defenseman and right through him.
Spezza cranked it off the side of the net. And Seguin picks it up, tried to give it to Ben. Finally, the Canadians get a clear. And Sevier protects it, gets it out of the zone. Galchenyuk dodging away from Seguin. Getting it over the line to Prust. Now to Markov. He shoots. That's blocked. It's loose in front. Garbutt wins the battle with Galchenyuk, and then he's flattened by Prust. Cole pinballs back of the net. Yemelin jammed it around. Goligoski. Stars keep it in. Good play by Seguin. Sevier shooting into the glove, and then flopping over to find it is Carey Price, who's keeping the Canadians in it. Plekanec up ahead. Galchenyuk tried to thread one through. Gallagher back of the net. Subban. Gonchar a drive. Caught by Lettman. Rebound loose. And Gallagher couldn't thrust it home. Daly's there to clean it up and clear it. Out to the line for Gilbert. Garbutt blocked it. Alexiak fires it out. Price with 15 seconds remaining on the man advantage. There comes Gonchar. Taking the Dallas line, shooting it into the glove, and letting it. Sekesh spun and fired. Sevier bumped it ahead. Here comes Seguin and Ben. Seguin flipping it deep. Ben and Yemelin going hard to the corner, and Ben fired in on Yemelin back there. Seguin retrieving the puck. Prust. Galchenyuk's pass bounces to Gonchar. No play but to flip it around behind. Galchenyuk restoring it to Gilbert. Passing off Gonchar drive. That's tipped, and Lettman has to fight back to get his position at the side of the net to cover the puck. Subban, hot pass off Pacioretty. Montreal will change. So will the Stars. Daly winding it up. McKenzie made himself available. He's in on the backhand. Didn't get anything on that. Price covers.
You're playing on the top line. We want you to play, not sit in the box. So he curtailed the fisticuffs.
Garbutt, Daly, Roussel in front. Puck came his way, but he was tied up and couldn't get the stick down. He's got just one in his last 16. He wanted one there.
Two of them have had magic together since they started at training camp. Two camps ago.
You wouldn't call Ben a lovely man. You'd call Gonchar a lovely man, wouldn't you?
He's a wonderful man.
Wonderful man. Lovely man. Desharnais in front. Pad stop on Pacioretty by Kari Lettman. Out comes Cole. 4-on-4 then. Ben has Seguin where he wants him. Seguin shot it. He scored.
Wow. Carey Price gets some of it. Jamie Benn, how many times have we done this? It's their version of Spider 2Y Banana. Back it goes. Price doesn't get enough of this. Overextends on the blocker side.
Gilbert on the backhand. Sekesh is centering feed. Rigetto into the corner. Plekanec. Rigetto backhand shot. He scores in his first NHL game. Sven Andrighetto.
Up with the Habs. First NHL game. Darts to the net. Stars were a mess in their own zone because of a turnover, and they came out early in this third period and began to give pucks back to the Canadians. Just the one here tonight in the third period, and they played excellent for the most part.
Klingberg trying to fight through Prust. Parenteau on top to Gonchar. A shot. Lettman makes the catch as he came out to take it away from Prust. 6.5 gone in the third period. 3-1 Dallas. Sevier. Roussel. Slammed along the boards by Parenteau. Jordy Ben shot it, and that jumped up into Carey Price. Gilbert pushes it through. Pacioretty trying to climb past Daly into the corner. Back of the net. Gallagher. Galchenyuk lurking. Here's Gilbert moving in, and he wanted to pass it across. That was blocked by Roussel. Pacioretty takes a tumble at center. Jordy Ben rewinding it, and it got past Pacioretty.
You watch the Habs power play, and it's not a good one, and they do a lot of what they've done here early on this one, and that is dump pucks in and then try to go get it.
Here comes Gonchar. Leakin was draped on him. Lettinen bouncing it to the corner. Plekanec rescuing. Andrighetto out. Got it back from Subban. Cutting away from Ben. Down low. Plekanec on top. Subban a shot. Save Lettinen. Rebound. Gonchar blocks. Backhanding it out, and Fiddler finishing the job.
Hasn't been much to do for guys like Fiddler and Horcoff, those that kill penalties in the game. They'll play on the power play.
Gonchar found Plekanec. Crust a shot. Lettinen makes the stop, and he covers as the penalty to Cole expires. They get through it. Crust trying to re-engage the attack. Subban's back on. Crust, Klingberg tip it away. Markov shot it. Oleksiak blocks it in a race for the puck at center. Sevier has a step on Markov. Has to beat Subban now. Shot it off the post.
The puck was up on end. Line that really set things up for the Stars tonight. Right from the opening face-off. After the double anthems, Eakin, Garbutt, Roussel.
Garbutt with a steal. Garbutt a shot. Price waved at it. Might have got a tick. Last 8 games overall, they were 8th in the NHL coming in and 4th on the road. Spezza working it in. Price gave it away to Ben. A shot off the side of the net with Price out of it. Goligoski couldn't hold the puck at the line. Plekanec waiting for it in front of it. Now goes back to the goal to find it. Out to the line. Tip free. Garbutt. Garbutt. Garbutt.